Look at these tiny little feet. Look. Relative to the rest of the foot. You know how like a lot of Gundam models have big stompers? The people with like the foot fetishes, they got like big feet that reach out to here. But these are tiny little horsey feet almost. Thick. Look, it even has a bit of a little toe bend. In case he wants to go out dancing. Thick. Look, they are thick. That is like, that's borderline too thick, I have to say. I'm a, I might like thick, guys. It's a little Epo Dempsey roll lore here, but I might be into a bit of the thickness. But this might potentially be too much. If I were to date this this plastic toy, that is. Okay. Dog, what? See, this is another thing you need to know about me, guys. A, C, and D2. I will pepper in some weird ass comments just to see if you guys are paying attention. So congratulations. You've been paying attention. A, dog, what? Dog. A20. This is C, so knowing the alphabet would help. Ah, is your back with cup of noodles? Damn. I love cup of noodles. What kind of cup of noodles did you get? I saw that there's this new brand of I missed the fetish talk. I saw that there was this new brand of cup of noodles. It was like Twisted Ramen. We bought a couple of cups of that noodle. And it's pretty decent, but the branding on it is like, it's definitely meant to like appeal to the youth. Chicken, that's a good standard flavor. It's the Ryu of noodle flavors. Good old chicken. Can't go wrong with that. A18, C24. Here we are. The Ryu. And the Ken is beef. Ryu is basic. Ryu is basic AF. Come on now. Come on now. There's nothing wrong with that. You gotta start somewhere. They were like, oh, we gotta mix up Ryu. We've gotta, it's Street Fighter 6. We gotta change his character a little bit. We gotta change him up, make him look a little different. Yeah, let's give him a beard. He has a beard now. He's the same, but he has a beard now. That's basic. That's basic AF. Can beef Chun-Li or oh no, Carmi, the Oriental. Oh my god. No. That is single-handedly the worst thing about noodle flavors. Why? Yo, we're living in 2023. We're living in 2023. Why we gotta have Oriental flavor? What is that? What is that? I dare you to go to like a legit Chinese restaurant. Go to a legit Japanese restaurant. Thai, Filipino, Indonesian. Find yourself a nice, Indian, whatever. And be like, yes, I'll have your Oriental noodles, please. They'll just look at you. They'll just stone cold look at you. Be like, out. Out. Do they still have Oriental noodles? I'm pretty sure. I very well might have some Oriental noodles in my pantry right now. Oriental. That was pretty good though, Carmi. That was pretty good. That was it. Oh, what exemplar. You did not have to do that. Rating? Exemplar. Supernova, hello, first time chatter. How are you doing? Being said, fuck now, I want some nom on. Yeah, get some noodles. Exemplar, we're just talking about noodles. We're just chatting about problematic noodle flavors like Oriental, the most problematic noodle flavor of all time. Yeah, but welcome everyone. Thank you for the raid, Exemplar. Let's do a little shout out. Shout out to Exemplar. You guys know Exemplar. Exemplar here. You know what? Every time I watch Exemplar stream, he reminds me of Tony Stark from the very first Iron Man. You know, when he's just like building stuff in his garage and he's got like all this cool stuff and he's got like a robot that he can talk to. He's got all this cool technology. You're like, dude, what's Tony Stark doing? He's like a madman. He's like a scientist. What is he doing? That's like Exemplar. Every time I check out his stream, I'm like, what is he doing? It's Tony Stark. He's got the robot voice thing going on. Hey, what's up, Iman? You like Magi noodles? Oh, I don't think I've heard of those. Just gnarly. I grew up on shrimp cup noodles. I think those were the only ones that were halal. Oh, and that we had access to. Interesting. How about now? Is it pretty decent finding like halal noodles? But yeah, welcome everyone. Thanks for the raid once again, Exemplar. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. You guys know the drill. My name is Ipo, aka Rayo. I make models here. I make models. I paint. This is the model that we most recently finished. It's the Theme Fiasco. What's up, Theme Fiasco? Yeah, we built Choo Choo's Demi Trainer from The Witch from Mercury. I'm liking this quite a bit. Very nice. And I have a great time in your stream. Oh, well, thank you very much, Exemplar. These are the big, thick legs for the Dilanza. There we are. Tony Danza. I'm calling it the Tony Dilanza now. Yeah, that's what we build. That's what we do. And here's my ball. You guys remember Exemplar's ball? This is my own ball from last month's project, the Gunpla ball drop. And by the way, guys, if you want to see the collection of everyone's wonderful Gunpla ball, you can check it out on my YouTube channel. I'm sure that Nightbot has spammed it, as well as you can get to it on my profile page here on Twitch. But you can find many fantastic builders, including Carmi and Exemplar. And we collected all the balls and put up on the YouTube channel. Such a sweet ball. Thank you so much, Exemplar. Yeah, I've never heard of Magi noodles, Maggie noodles. Just gnarly. I don't follow religious eating restrictions anymore, but I imagine there's broader selection. Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. My house is always stocked with a big bottle of Maggie seasoning. The Theme Fiasco. I've seen so many balls this week. The ball jokes. Carmi has informed me that the ball jokes will not end in 2022, that the ball jokes will persist into 2023, and there you go. There it was. Tasty, sweet little balls. I said like Maggie. Okay. I was thinking like Magi, like Magi. Anyways. Basic brand, not fancy. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. I still like noodles. I still like instant noodles. You know, are they the most healthiest thing on planet Earth? Carmi. You heard it here first, folks. She wants them. Let's see. But yeah, if you guys got something else to do, no problem at all. I'll be here, guys. No worries. There you go. This goes in like that. A noodle link? Hold on. Are we talking about actual noodles? Or are you talking about nudes? Am I reading this correctly? So, noodles, yes. Nudes, no. Just so that we're clear here. You can feel free to post your noodles. I also want a noodle, what do they call them? Uh, a noodle topper. You guys have seen these things? A18. I want a noodle topper. Noodle stoppers. Yeah. Noodle stoppers. I want an anime girl to sit on my noodles. Ooh, Menraku authentic Japanese ramen noodle bowls, deluxe flavors. Miso, tonkatsu. Ooh, tonkatsu. Seafood. Where's Oriental? These all look fine and dandy, but I don't see Oriental. I can't enjoy my noodles unless they have a mildly problematic flavor name. But yeah, I want a little anime girl to sit on top of my noodles. That's what I want. A little statue one. How is it that that there's still Oriental flavor? In 2023, the year of our Lord, we've made so much progress, you know, with trying to be progressive and get our names right, getting everyone's, identities right. And then it's like, Oriental noodles. Who's Lord? I ain't got no Lord. But yeah, I do have access to a couple of Asian grocery stores. And yeah, I can get some stuff, some pretty good stuff. Maybe the next time I'm down there, I'll make a point to pick up some stuff and show you guys. Yeah, because it's like that's the thing about living in Canada. We do have some pretty decent selection of noodles. Noodles and noodle accessories. Propane and propane accessories. I'm like the Hank Hill of noodles. C. Just gnarly. The Oriental flavor is now labeled when white people. Oh no! Oh no! I just wish they were cheaper. Oh really? Those are pretty. Yeah. Especially if you have to ship them in. If you can't get them at like a local, if you don't have access to like a decent like grocery store, Asian grocery store. Bum, 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 bum. Have you guys ever tried those instant hot meals? Like it comes in a significantly larger bowl, right? And there's actually a I think that they have them in the military. It's some kind of kit that they use to heat up your food, right? And you actually simply just need cold water. It's like if you imagine this pack with a semi-permeable exterior outside. Yeah, it's like a heat pack, and you cover it in cold water, and then there's a chemical reaction that creates heat. And you're not directly putting your food onto that. It's simply boiling the water, and then the steam then heats up your food. That stuff is really cool, and I've seen that at the Asian grocery stores as well. I've actually used it a handful of times. Like if you guys ever go to the park, you have a chemical reaction, cold water. Sage, my Oriental store. Oh boy. I guess. Sage, your Oriental store. That's a terrible selection. Sage. Wait a minute, is Theme Fiasco a robot? This is new information to me. Is that the lore? Is Theme Fiasco a robot, guys? I didn't know that. Oh, do you know what, guys? Where are my manners? Let's shout out. Let's give a shout out to Being Sage. Wait, did I shout out Being Sage? Being Sage can get another shout out if in case I already did. Yeah, Sage, always building interesting stuff. Plays a lot of games as well. I think recently he's been playing The Witcher. Please check out Being Sage. And also, let's shout out the Theme Fiasco. Good dude. Always banging music over on the Theme Fiasco's channel. And again, another builder. And apparently, he's a robot. And you're most welcome, Sage. Oz, have I tried Peace Tea? I have. It's fine. I don't know. It's just tea. It's just like, it's probably too sweet, to be honest. Yeah, meh. It's not that different from Arizona. And even then, it's kind of too sweet for me. Arizona. D's? Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this D's? Just gnarly. Does anyone here like to hate watch things? You know, I kind of like to hate watch DC movies, I'm not gonna lie. Occasionally I'll just like... I kind of know that I'm not gonna have the best time, but I'll still watch it, like Wonder Woman 84. I was like, man, I heard this sucks. I think it's gonna suck. But I'm just gonna watch it, and then I can hate on it. I'll have an informed opinion to hate on it. It's to do with ramen as well. Yeah, hook it up. I will check it out later. I might not look at it now, but yeah. And thanks for asking. That's all I ask, is that you ask. Let me take a look at that so I can queue it up later. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean when you asked about that. It was like, yeah, I guess like Wonder Woman and some DC movies, even some Star Wars movies. I felt like that. Professor Dapper is now following. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. How you doing, Professor Dapper? How are you doing indeed? Thanks for coming by. We are building the Dilanza. Yes, once again, we're building this model from the latest show, from The Witch from Mercury, and Tap Tap is back. Tap 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 Tap. Yeah, this is a pretty cool model. It's chunky, which I like. I like chunky. And it's neat. It's neat. Ah, they did make a cup of noodle kit. I did see that. It's really funny. It looks good, actually. Like, the final product actually looks really good. I don't know. I don't know what I would do with that. Like, you know, because I kind of like getting models that are of a similar scale with everything else, blah, blah, blah. And clearly that's not of a similar scale to anything else that I have. Professor, hi and bye. Yep, no problem. Just a little hello. Hello and goodbye. Just two ships passing in the night. Just gnarly. And Jose is here. What's up, Jose? Nice to see you here. How you doing, Jose? Great stream yesterday. I really enjoyed watching Final Fantasy CG movies with you. That was fun. God, I definitely went into The Rise of Skywalker thinking it would be a regular mid to low mid movie, but I didn't realize how awful it would be. Oh man. Yeah, one day we can get into it. I feel like I kind of, if you give me half the chance, I will talk about Star Wars and all of that shit, but I'm holding back, guys. I'm holding back. Hold me back. Hold me back. I'm holding back. I'm holding back right now. Don't get me into that shit. Master grade cup noodles, dude. Master grade, that would be sick. With the interior skeleton cup noodles. Was it? It was fun. It was fun watching those movies. It was fun. I was gonna say something. Wait, do I have to make 2 of these? Nani? Anyways, let's just keep going. D2, 10, and 11. Ah, here we are. Need perfect grade and master grades to hold the noodles, dude. Noodletype.us. So, am I correct in saying, Jose, that we won't see you till Sunday? Where am I gonna get my good? Where am I gonna get the Coochie Ga song? Where am I gonna get my fix? How will I survive? Yes, yes. I was just saying, like, yeah, we won't be seeing you till Sunday. No stream today, if I'm correct in saying that. How's League, by the way? I did not know that you played League. God of League. Alright, let's change up the music. Hold on a second. Let's go back to this. I was getting down with that. Oz, what do you think of olives, in particular Spanish manzanilla? I have to say, I don't really have an opinion on it. I don't even know what that is. TBH. What are the olives that just have, like, they're green and they've got, like, a little red thing on? What are those called? That's the only real olive that I know. Oh, and then there's, like, black olives. That's about it, guys. That's the extent of my olive knowledge. Sorry. It's a big gap in my knowledge. Oh, chunky. Chunky, chunky, chunky. Oh my. Ah, okay. Manzanos are the ones with the green, that are green and have the red bit. Okay. Even then. Oh man, look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this. By comparison, here's the scrawny little legs from the, here are the scrawny little legs from the Choo Choo's Demi Trainer. Look at that. Look at that. It's like, the legs are like almost as wide as like the torso for this guy. Thick. It's thick. It's thick. It's how we like it over here. Osito, how's it going? Yeah, it's going well. We're just making progress on this Dilanza here from the Witch from Mercury. I'll show you. Right there. It's going pretty well. And we've got, Jesus. And then we've got this, which I finished the other day. pretty happy with that. Alright, now let's see. Rick Diaz needs Rick Diaz legs. You know, it's funny. I was watching like the Gunpla series, like the original season, or whenever the Rick Diaz appears, and my brother is watching it too, Night Trap, and he's like, "Who the hell is Rick Diaz that they keep talking about?" It's like, that's it's a suit. It's a suit. It's not a guy. Rick Diaz. Yeah, it's just Rick Diaz. Whoa. But yeah, I am thinking that we might want to do some customization to this guy. So yeah, that very well might happen, Jose. Kind of want to assess the model as it is presently before we really think about that. Well, there it is, and we're gonna do the weapons now, guys. We might as well just power through and see our way to finishing this model. Making the backpack. A and F. We need AF. Osido, do you use or have you used the Gundam panel line markers? Out of curiosity, is it just something you draw in the lines or do cleanup after you draw it? Yes, you would have to do some cleanup after. I have not personally used them. I mostly just use a brush. I basically use... I just use a thin-ass brush and some ink or paint that is sufficiently thinned down, and I just take advantage of capillary action to make it flow into the cracks and the crevices. A and F, this is B, so the alphabet would help. Learning the alphabet. Learning. It's a nice pie, yeah, it's a nice-ass pie, tell you what. I tell you what. I tell you what. F. Okay, we need A as well. Yeah, these things here, they remind me of like from the Lord of the Rings, Samwise Gamgee with the cast iron pots and pans as a weapon. Ryhill, what's up, Ryhill? Yeah, you know, you can always count on me saying something odd right when someone joins in. But how are you doing, Ryhill? A23 and A21. But I do hear that people like, what is it called? Like pore type, the Gundam pore type marker, which is different than the standard Gundam marker. The pore type marker, as I was mentioning earlier, like with a brush and using thin down inks, uses capillary action for the paint to flow into the cracks and the crevices. Similarly, the pore type marker would do that as well. But there's a lot of things that you have to keep in mind when using that with regards to using like an enamel and putting that straight onto plastic. You probably want to avoid that because that might cause some cracking of the plastic. But yeah, you know, just you know, look it up. Ask some people that are more knowledgeable than I am, because I don't know. I just started getting back into this hobby last year. And I have to say that I do things a little differently than what would be considered the standard. Do you know what I mean? I was just explaining how I use a brush to panel line my models, which is people do that, but it is I think it's safe to say that it's not really like what the majority of people do when building models. Flow, hustle and flow. Life is okay, Rahil? Okay, that's good. That's good. Did you finish your mobile pod ball, by the way? I think you did, right? Oz, I think washes are the best. You can help make them, and they can also be used for grime. Yeah, you know, it all just depends on how. What is the use case? What is like What's your comfort zone? Because there's people that are just gonna not be very comfortable with painting and using a brush, and maybe they're just more comfortable using a panel liner, the kind that come in a bottle, which I think I want to buy some at some point. I want to try that panel liner stuff. Yeah, just depends. Ah, you can make them at home. Right. Get the polypod done. Shoved it in a box because it didn't have tape to help with the dry transfers. Oh. Man, if you... Okay, here, I'm sure you're fully aware of this, Rhyhill, but like... If you can order for yourself the water slide transfer version of the ball transfers, I would just go ahead and do that, because those drive transfers are a pain in the butt. I'm sure you're fully aware of that. Maybe you got the secret sauce and you know how to do them well. That was my first time trying dry transfers, and I'm not opposed to doing it and trying it again, but it was a little rough. It was a little rough. And I must have messed up like 5 dry transfers doing all that. I must have messed up 5 of them. And not gonna lie, I was getting a little frustrated. It's like, fuck! I have too many finished kits in the box in the graveyard. So you're saying like at some point you'll come back to them, or they're just gonna be in the box for who knows how long. F1. You got some olives? Oh, that's good for you. Just gnarly, I feel that. I've got a Dom Trooper that I sanded for painting, and it's just been sitting and waiting to get painted. Rhyhill, you're currently putting stickers on the RX-93. Oh. Like stickers? Stickers for real stickers? And it has a few slides. Oh. Yeah, the ball did come with some stickers, and I actually did think about using them, but I was like, let's just look through my collection of extra water slides. Maybe I can find something. The rain hasn't been letting up though. Yeah. I feel that, man. It's raining over here, or it had been raining. And I mean, I don't know. Do I like snow more? Do I like rain more? I don't know. For the purposes of painting and spraying stuff outside, top coat, they both kind of suck, I guess. No rain in NY. Yeah, all the snow is melted pretty much over here in Ontario. It's pretty nutty. We got a white Christmas, which is kind of cool. I like the white Christmas, but no. After that, it pretty much all went away. I'm sure it'll come back, of course. Of course, it'll come back. Really, it's going to be like March or April that like all the snow will be gone. It's just Canadian things, guys. We usually get like 1 or 2 really big, significant snowfalls. And I mean, yeah, we may have gotten 1, but I'm sure there will be more. Just gnarly, I'm definitely privileged to live in a mostly fair weather environment, so I feel bad for complaining about rain. I think I'm just bummed about the timing. Yeah. Snowed here today, Rye. Oh, really? I mean, meh. I guess I'm kind of used to it now. I don't know how I'd feel if, like, I ended up living in a place where there was only, like, 1 season or 2 seasons. I don't know. I don't know if I'd enjoy that or not. Yeah, all this thing needs to be a little cleaner. There's a line here that seems to be a mold line. I don't know if that's intended to be like a detail. Oh yeah, judging by the instruction, it looks to be like a detail. I was, I could very well have just completely sanded that away. But yeah, that goes on the back. There we go. There we go. He's got a fin. This is important, guys. Without this, he would not be aerodynamic. It's very important to have this little airplane fin on this big chunky guy. It's a little silly. B26 and B27. In NY, we got no snow till the 20 or 27. Really? Let's take a little break, guys. Fill up my beverage. It's a good little while before you get some snow. I mean, generally, like, the weather in New York should be kind of similar to what we get here in Ontario. No, it doesn't have the feather. It does not. Feather's kind of cool. I've seen some people replace the plastic feather with an actual little feather, and that's kind of neat. Because, like, in the show itself, it is like a giant piece of plumage, is it not? Or is it like is it some kind of thing where it's made out of steel or whatever? Gundanium? Looks sus. Looks like it's a ball sack. This gun is very, very narrow looking. The plastic feather, I mean, right. I'll have to take a look at it again. Alright, well, this is rather simple. You just smack these two pieces together. We are getting very close to the end, guys. And we'll take some... That saxophone was spitting. Yeah. It's pretty good remix. This is from Overclock Remixes. I think the website is OC Remix. It's like a jazz album compilation. A handful of times I've seen live jazz, and it's pretty cool. I don't often find myself in, like, bars or jazz clubs or whatever, but yeah, just a handful of times I've been, and it's actually kind of neat just to hear live music, and especially when it comes to jazz. You get that real feeling of, like, spontaneity. I don't know if there's that one club in Toronto, jazz club, jazz bar. It's like, it's on Yonge Street? No, it's on Queen Street. And they've been there for years and years. That was the one that I've been to a couple times. I don't know if they're around anymore. Could be gone. This is the scabbard for the sword, or the hilt for the sword. But I'm most excited about the big-ass axe. I want to see that come together. B20? There we are. This just might be the last thing on the runner. B20. Oh, it looks like this gun can slot into the shield, the shoulder armor for the standard type. That is pretty cool. I'm not building the standard type, but we'll make this anyways, just to see. I mean, at the end of the day, if I end up customizing this, I will probably kind of mix and match pieces, you know, for whatever purpose that I want. There we are. This goes in there, and then yes, this can slot in. How? I'm gonna take this thing off. Oh. Let me see. Really? Ah, oh, that is cool. Can this go with this, though? It should. Oh, that's pretty neat. Yeah, it can slide into there. Really, they're showing you how it slides in with this in mind, but it kind of works on this as well, I think. But that's pretty neat. So then he would reach over with this arm, although he's got tiny little T-Rex arms. So he would access it from that side. And you can stuff the cartridge. Ah, the cartridge goes in here. There's a little slot. It's like Super Nintendo. You put this slot right in there, I think. Ah, oh, for Lauda's Dilanza, it's the same, but you're gonna do it on this side. Okay, roger that. And this. Now. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And now we're gonna get this right here. Oof. This is clear plastic. We want to be a little careful with clear plastic. And kind of snap a little further away and use shittier nippers. Shittier. This clear stuff, it does seem a little softer. Sometimes I've noticed that the clear plastic has this kind of mushy, soft feeling when I was building my 30-minute missions kits. And sometimes I've noticed that they can be kind of hard. Especially like the clear plastic, the like clear translucent, that is, non-colored. And we're just gonna put this in right here. Ooh. And this can go in the arms. And again, they say that this can slot into here. Just like that. That's pretty cool. I have to say, that's pretty neat. Yeah. So it can go in there. Yeah. Oh, it looks more like a pot and a pan now. Like a skillet. It's kind of funny. And the last thing is the weapon itself. So yeah, this doesn't slot in anywhere. Just gonna put that aside. Get these axes. big axe. And yeah, I think that once we finish this, we'll be close to wrapping things up, everyone. So I'll say my thank yous right now. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me today as we build our Witch from Mercury kits. I'm enjoying them so far. They're high-grade models. They're not too complex. They come together quite nicely, as a matter of fact, and the articulation and the design, all of that look really nice. There's no polycaps too, which I really like. And yeah, overall, pretty good. Thank you once again for the raids from Exemplar and Eddie. Appreciate it. The follows as well. From Oz and Dapper, Professor Dapper. In general, for everyone just hanging out. I tend to miss things, guys. I sometimes miss things when people follow or raid. I might forget to mention it, but I really do appreciate it, guys. Just I'm so scatterbrained sometimes. I'm just so like all over the place, like Carmi going blah 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 blah. But that's my brain. Instead of like saying it out loud, it's my brain. It's all in my brain. Yeah, so thanks everyone for coming by. I like to get that out of the way before we end the stream, you know, get my thank yous. Because, you know, we're going to be looking for someone to raid and blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. Blah, 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 blah. And we had Vanilla in, we had Steph in, we got Eddie, and Jose, and Joe. Everybody. And when we get back to streaming the next time, possibly on the weekend, we might play some games and paint. Those are all possibilities. All things are possible. I have seen the possibilities, looked at all possible futures, and we're just going to do the same shit. 2023, let's do all the same things as 2022. Just do it better, guys. We'll just be doing it better. Be careful with your Carmi impersonations. Okay, let's see. Does this go like this? You know, I saw in the picture, you know, play more Jackie Chan. You know what? That might have to become a redeem. Just like at any point in time, just play Jackie Chan. The worst game known to mankind. The worst fighting game. That might just have to become that just might become a redeem. After this kit, the stream is over, right? Yep. It's over. It'll be over. It'll be game over, guys. Let's put the axe on, because I really like big melee weapons, you know. Guns are cool too, not gonna lie. Guns are pretty cool, but I like my big axes. That just seems a lot more suitable for a model like this. Yeah, I was thinking about playing some Hades, as a matter of fact. I really love Hades. And there was recently the announcement of Hades 2. So yeah, we could get some of that in. There we go. Man, let's see. It's kind of loose fitting. Let me see. Just kind of have to. We'll get better at posing it. Sucks that no other Gunpla streamers to go and watch. Well, let's see. We'll take a look and see who we got streaming. If not, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll send you to someone else, something else, something else. Here it is. Let's clear it off. Here we go. We got 2 Witch from Mercury kits right here. Choo Choo's Demi Trainer. And the standard Dilanza / Lauda's Dilanza. I've built it to represent Lauda's Dilanza. That's Guel's brother. But you can make it to look like a standard type, which looks pretty cool too, by the way. That looks also very cool. We just have it in this form with the axe. And I'm going to work on the poses. I want to try and get some of these poses down to make it look like... to make it look cool. It's Mando. What up, Mando? How you doing? Hello there. Hello there. Hello. There, let's try and make a pose. Let's try and make the pose that we see here. I like this guy. He's chunky. He does, you know, he looks like a Halo, some kind of Halo bad guy. Like a mix between Master Chief and like a Halo Covenant bad guy, somehow. Wah. It's pretty cool. And if you look here, you can see that they've painted the blade part, the beam Vulcan, to be yellow. So we'll have to do that to make it look like it has energy. Yeah, it's pretty neat. How you doing, Mando? Not bad. Just finished up the Psycho Gundam and I realized that I had bad posture doing it. My back's... Yeah, actually, that's something I need to keep in mind too, is try and be more mindful of my posture. 2023, let's be more mindful of posture. I should do that. Thank you for mentioning that. That's a good point. I'm a little more taller, straighter, erect. Shh, guys. Okay, see, I'm not good at posing. I gotta work on it, guys. I'm trying to make this. I'm trying to make this pose. Doesn't that look cool? And this is what I've got so far. Not quite the same. I'm working on it. Give me like half an hour. I'll get better at it. You can also make him hold it in 2 hands, which is pretty cool. Here, let's do that. It's the last thing I'll do. It's the last thing I'll do. 2 hands. There you go. Ooh, it kind of came loose over here. Yeah, this is a little tricky. Just making sure that both hands are properly aligned and blah blah blah. Yeah, the Psycho Gundam, nice. That's a big lad. Very cool model. I didn't really appreciate how big it was until I saw like some comparison size pics. And that's a cool one. And they'll likely never make a master grade of that because that's just so big already. There we go. There you go. That's a pretty cool looking pose, I think. We're getting there. Yeah, this guy's pretty neat. This one has a lot more articulation compared to this one. Yeah, pretty sweet.